Okay, so we're going to begin our Ndebele houses. I'm going to show you those step by step. We watched a video on the tribe and why they paint these designs, and a little bit about how the women dress and why they put those certain designs on the house. So we are going to start with a paper and fold it in half, corner to corner, then crease. And now that this is your fold, that is going to be the center of your house. I'm going to actually flip it over. So the fold's over here. I'm going to draw the roof from the fold down almost to the edge, and then I'm going to come in, and then you need to decide how you'd like the edge of that house to be. So when you come up to check this with the teacher, I'm going to see, did they draw from the fold and did they go almost to the edge of the paper? If so, then we are going to cut. If we keep the paper folded as we cut on that line, then that will help us to make the house the same on both sides. Some of you may know that art and math word that means equal on both sides of the line of symmetry or the axis. So if you think the answer is symmetry, or it makes the house symmetrical, then you are correct. So we're going to recycle those scraps, and then when you open this up, it should be the same on both sides. So we're going to put our name and room number and grade level on the back. Don't forget your last name. And then we're going to open it up and flip it the other way. And what we're going to do is start drawing on half of the house. So I'm going to take first this roof line from where it is all the way to the fold, and then you're going to draw half of a door right on the fold. And then next we're going to be filling up the space with larger shapes, rectangles, squares. You can do that eye shape, triangles. It's up to you. You want them fairly big. You can even make up your own shapes. But we need to use up that space. So we are going to be doing, so maybe I'll do one of those eye shapes we saw in the video. Maybe two of those, and then maybe I'm going to finish this space with a made-up shape. Then you're going to come show the teacher, and then the next step is to start putting designs inside of those shapes, like this one shows you. So inside each of those shapes, you're drawing designs. Now, if you need help with ideas, remember your resource folder has pictures for you to look at and your directions. So use that if you need help. Once you have all the designs in there, you're going to have the teacher check it. If it's ready, we're going to do the next step, and that is to Sharpie it. So trace over everything with a Sharpie and a board under your paper, and then what we're going to do is trace it on the other side. So once you have traced everything with your Sharpie, you're going to flip your paper over, and you should be able to see your designs through, and you're just going to trace it with your pencil. After you trace everything with your pencil, we're then going to Sharpie that side also. So when you open it up, it should be the same on both sides. So now where things come together, if they don't match up correctly, just take your Sharpie and go ahead and fix those and make it the same on both sides so that it looks like it goes together better. So I'm just going to color this shape in as a larger black line to fix that center space. And same thing with the door. Check the door. If it needs to be evened out a little bit, go ahead. And now, it should be the same on both sides. If you need to do any erasing, go ahead and do that before we start coloring.